ever try to solve a problem only realize that you are the problem? Hello guys, skunkmunkee here, and today in Ignitor episode 63, what are we doing? Well, you remember last episode we got the beacons in, and they should be working. As far as I know, they should be working. That's one thing I gotta test. So much stuff to test. There's, oh man, there's that filter system right there that I have struggled on for the last couple months, I think is done. Oh my goodness gracious, but we are, actually we're not done. We're not done. It's not hooked up. It doesn't go through. Remember we talked about it has to go through and get into the actual game itself. Oh, okay. Yeah, we need to run that line. We're going to get that run today. Yep, this line gets run today. All right. Besides that, though, we do need to get the redstone in for taking out the skills that are redundant. So taking out the speed 1 beacon when the speed 2 beacon is active. Taking out the regular bow when the power 1 bow and all that sort of stuff. And I gathered all these supplies in my inventory. I'm like, yeah, ready to go. Oh, I have no idea how I'm going to do this. So, we probably should hop over into a creative world and get those lines ready and made. That's going to make things a lot easier once we actually get into here. So let's head over there. Bam! We have the rogue redstone done. So up here we have all of the regular redstone. That's these lines, the green and pink and the magenta ones, and then the green leads out. Down here I ran orange and blue for every other, because I didn't really want to have one color for each line. Could have done that. That actually probably would have been smart. Hindsight's 2020. And then this red line is the reset line. And basically the way that this works is, okay, so cam. This right here is the very first one that makes it redundant. So this is stone sword, which you don't even have it, but I might actually put right here that you're going to have a wood sword. So the stone sword is going to make that redundant. So when you press this and it comes through, yeah, right here, then this line goes down. Let's hop back into our body, which activates this bulb, which activates here, which turns off this filter right. Let me out, let me out, let me out. Let me out. Yeah, it's going to get a little bit of redstone engineering right here. So it turns off that line. And right in here will be the filter for the wood sword. This one right here is the filter that takes out the skill tokens. That's what this white one is. So whenever any line comes across here, it activates this. In here, an arrow hits a button, which activates this line. And it keeps all of these things, it keeps this one unpowered for a minute to suck out that skill token. So then this one would, okay, so let's just, for instance, let's not, for instance, yeah. For instance, let's just grab ourselves a button. We'll say that someone has actually pressed this and bam. It sends that power to there, which, it sends it. Should have sent it here. Why did that? That should have. Huh, that's weird. Hold on. There we go. That. How did that miss? See, that's the problem with this system, is that sometimes that arrow can miss. And I don't know how to fix that. Vid, if you got any ideas how to do a 1-minute timer without using arrows, I'm all ears, because I got 2 of them in each one of these. Anyway. That powers this, which unpowers this, which allows that to be unpowered, which will suck out that skill token. And that works for all of them. Tested them all. And then once this timer ends, so let's just go ahead and grab that arrow right here. That ends, that pushes back, and it will reset it. It will only reset it if this is not powered. If this is powered, then it won't. So it won't turn them on unless... It was a lot of math. Not a lot of math. It was a lot of logic. So if this is powered, then this will unpower it. But if this is not powered because this is powered, then that will unpower it. It works. That's all I got to say. It works. Anyway, it took some time to get this first one done. And then it was a breeze to get the second one done. And then maybe the third one. And then the fourth one. Yes, all 4 of them are done and completed in here. Now I just need to make a schematic, throw it into the world, and we can get those lines run, and then we can get into the real good testing phase. Okay, let's do that. Before we get started on the redstone, which is probably actually going to take a little bit of mining in a few spots, let's get this in over here. The thing that loads your actual tools and, you know, armor into the game. I have ran the hopper line all the way through here, and now we're sitting here. So what we need to do now is just put in our glass all the way up and all the way to there. And then we'll put our water in, and we should be good to go. All right, we have most of the tube done, and instead of putting, you know, a water source in every one of these, I don't know if you guys know about this trick or not, but if you just have your water flow down like that, and we're gonna need to seal this up because things are about to get very resourceful. Yeah, we're gonna turn them all into sources. And yeah, we're gonna break in here. I don't care if a little bit of water spills out. And then we use kelp. Now kelp won't go on to soul sand, but it will go on. Actually, it will go in on stone. So if we do that, and then we just go loop, 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 all the way up. Every time I place a kelp down, it actually changes the water into a source block. So now all of this is source. And I can break it. Bam, just like that. Okay, that really filled this. Why is it? Did I miss one? I missed one. Oopsie. Oopsie. Oh, that's gonna mess up everything. Oh, why? Oh, why? Why did I do? Anyway, not that big. It's really not that big of a deal. Not a hopper clock. A dispenser clock like this is really not that difficult to read. Unless you do that. That is not how to do it. There we go. Now, this is all source, so we'll throw our soul sand in there. We will throw our glass in there. And now, anytime we need something thrown up top there, let's say these 11 sticks. I grabbed one, so there should be 10 sticks going up there. Let's go check to make sure it got put in the right spot, and then we can get going on the wire. This is where players will enter the game. You guys may remember this from quite a few videos ago, and this is just a path that leads up. I really need to close that off soon. And this is your starting area. Nothing should spawn here, I don't think. No, you should be good to go. And if you walk over into here, this barrel... Why do I have rotten flesh in here? That's weird. This barrel has my 10 sticks in it and the kelp that I had used to make it into water source. So yes, the 10 sticks went through. That means everything is good. All the rest of this stuff is just decoration. But yeah, that right there, that is where you're going to... I should put a sign up. Don't forget to collect your stuff. Because if you forget to collect it, you're going to be going in way under armored and not ready at all. So don't do that. Now that the elevator over there, the bubble vader is ready to go, I have started clearing out. I don't have to clear out that much, but I have run into an issue. Yeah, remember this little thing that we added in? Because we weren't going to put anything more down here. It's got to go. This has got to go. And that's really frustrating to me because I like this thing. It works really, really well. And for now, we're going to have to move it and rebuild it somewhere else. Maybe back a little bit. I don't know where, but it's time for it to go bye-bye. Sad to see this go. Oh, man. It's going to be frustrating that I have to rebuild it, but let's get working on these redstone wiring so we can get the skills to be taken out as needed. And you know what? Let's do one of them with a time lapse. Those are cool looking. I like to do those. So yeah, sit back, relax, and let's time lapse. redstone is all in for this one. Still have the other 3 to do, of course, but this one is done. We do need to do the filter as well, which will take a bit of finagling because I'll have to be up and down at the same time. I have to bring in my camera account for that. But I want to get all 4 of these done, so I'm going to work on the other 3. All 4 of the unskilled redstone wiring lines are now in. They are complete and looking absolutely fantastic. As far as I know, they should all work. We'll have to test it, of course, but yeah. I mean, they worked in the test world, so they should work here, right? Right? Anyway, so we've got our filters here that need to be done. I've got a bunch of iron, so we're going to throw those in. Unfortunately, I can't really... Let's just grab a bunch of stone brick. I can't really put all of them in because a number of them I have made but haven't been uploaded to the server yet. So we're just going to get everything ready, and then we can throw them in when that gets uploaded. I'll probably be able to get that to Vid so he can get it all ready to go. We can get that finished up. We can get the one swapped up top. And man, this should be just about ready for serious playtesting and potentially opening very, very soon. This is exciting time. The new skills have been loaded onto the server, and as you can see here, I have put them into the skill trees. I've also put them into the filter. I did miss one, which is really frustrating to me. I forgot to add a bow, because 3 of these categories, skill trees, need a bow, and that one right over there needs it to be taken out. So I've already contacted Vid. We're gonna get a bow in the next resource pack update, but for now that's good. Also, we now have keys here, and actually I don't even know if I've got this set up yet. I've got the filter over there. Can I do this? Oh, I can. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That is so amazing. All right. We got all that done, and unfortunately, that is all the time I have for today. It did take a bit of work to get all that wiring done, but that's done. Filters are mostly done. We're about ready for playtesting, and I'm super excited. I do need to do a little bit of work with the shulkers that people get when they choose, because now there's a few things that need to be added. And also I need to go, all those ones that we swapped out, I only put the changes on here, like the stone wand. That needs to be put into the system, so it actually drops you a stone wand when you select it. Also, I noticed we don't have buttons here. I need to put buttons in. So that's all going to be coming in the next episode, but that is going to do it for today. If you guys enjoyed the video, please like, consider subscribing, turn on those notifications. You can follow me on Twitter. You can join my Discord channel. Hope to see you guys in the next Ignitor SMP. Until next time!